Once upon a time, factory bacteria lived horrendous lives. They were expected to produce extremely high numbers of enzymes, except instructions were vague. The bacteria weren't always available, and the tools provided were old and archaic. So, the enzyme production process was overall very inefficient. Both the humans and the bacteria had a frustrating, terrible time. So, the bacteria decided it was time for a change.
In a desperate plea for salvation, the bacteria sacrificed their most prized possession to their human overlords. Pleased by the bacteria's offering, the human overlords appeared, ready to listen. How their instructions were unclear and vague, how there was too much work for them to handle, and how the environment was suffering.
The humans listened to bacteria's demands and agreed, promising to make things better.
And so, the bacteria got to work planning. The engineers devised a new, cleaner, and more efficient factory, one that the bacteria were convinced would be a massive improvement. Now, the construction is ready to begin. The progress and excitement was infectious, brick by brick, until the factory was completed. This time, bacteria and humans were sure to be satisfied, especially with the new work culture. But first, let's see what exactly the brilliant bacteria engineers had in mind.
The bacteria's factory is completed. Using X-linked conveyor belts, proteins can be created much more efficiently. Before, bacteria were making proteins through a lengthy process of taking in a special-made sequence of DNA called a plasmid and incorporating it into their DNA. The bacteria need to be cared for and endlessly expanded over time. Now, bacteria can make proteins more efficiently using their new factory, a protein-producing DNA hydrogel. This gel is made from cross-linking X-DNA monomers as well as a plasmid that RNA polymerase can produce RNA from, and ribosomes can create protein from. Its lysate is fed to the factory and they help create proteins much faster. This factory makes carbonic anhydrase, a protein that converts carbon dioxide into a much more stable bicarbonate.
By capturing carbon from the air around it, the factory is able to restore the environment back into its plentiful state. Now, coming back to our bacteria, they exist pleasantly. We will interview one to see what changed.
Dr. E. calling. What are the benefits of this new factory?
Well, there is a reduced amount of casualties.
Amazing.